Hello, everybody on Periscope. I'm just trying to, you can see me. Um, Today, I'm talking about my favorite things to help me be productive and to get things done that I need to get done and still, as a woman, look polished and professional and all of that good stuff. I read an article about how to always be productive, and I just wanted to share that with people today. And it's like 8 habits of highly productive people that I got this off. Actually, I got this article off of Pinterest, but I feel like it's just so great that, I had to share with you guys. So here we are, the 8 habits of highly productive people. Habit number 1, ruthlessly cut away unimportant items. Focus on what is important. I often find myself doing that where I get focused on stuff that really isn't important. What is important for me to accomplish at this moment, at this time, what needs to be done now? Focus on that. Number 2, allocate breaks strategically. Sometimes you have to time your most productive hours at your peak level hours of performance. Some people are morning people, some people are evening or late afternoon people. And in your workday, if you're more productive in the morning or in the late afternoon, you might want to try to do some menial tasks in the mornings if you're a late afternoon person, so that and save your tasks that are really good for you or things that you really have to get done in your peak performance time. So just time yourself, and when are you best able to complete things and have your peak performance times. Remove productivity pit stops. Be that if you work and it's the water cooler or it's where everybody hangs out, and when you go there, instead of maybe being there for 10 minutes, you're there for half an hour because you've chit-chatted and socialized with everybody, then avoid those during those times when you have things you really need to get done. Be in places where you're not so available to people, those kind of things. Tap into your inspiration. When you tap into your inspiration, you become so much more creative. You tap into your passion. So tap in and do the things that inspire you to be more creative. What is it that you love to do? Create barriers to entry. Basically, don't make yourself as accessible to others as you could. Go to a quiet place, get away from the people that talk a lot so that you can get things done. Be this in your work life, private life, or if you're an entrepreneur, where is it that you can be the most productive, where you can focus the most? That's where you want to be. Optimize time pockets. It's kind of like the other item that said to, remove productivity pit stops, but optimize your time pockets. Are there certain times, or do things in certain times? Like in the morning, you might just, thank you for the hearts, and I hope more people were watching. But anyway, you may want to have certain times that you get things done. 8 to 9, I open up my emails and answer my emails. 10 to about 1, I do whatever projects that I need to complete. And one of my tips is I always do the things that maybe I hate to do. I do those first, or the things that I dread most, I try to go ahead and do those first. I see some people trying to get on. I just want to say thank you, welcome, and thank you for listening. So try to do those things that you dread most, those things that you procrastinate the most. Me being too, I have those that you want to get those done first. Go ahead and do those. Set time limits. And I always say set time limits so that you can get things done. If you have a major project that you need to get done, go ahead and do that. Set a time limit. Say you need to have it done in a month. Try to get it done, a few days, a week or so before the deadline, so that you can review and tweak it, and so that you can present it at the best light possible for you. And finally, automate everything possible. I would be, and I know a lot of people, without my phone. I put my dates on the calendar in my phone. They have a note application here that I use to take notes, and I also have an app that has reminders, just reminders to remind me to do things. I am a to-do list person, so I write down what I have to do and mark it off, and I get such a sense of accomplishment when I complete everything that I need to do on my to-do list. So I suggest you do the thing the same things. And I thought it was a great article, one of the favorite things of mine this month. The other thing for women, I'm going to go into that personal care and looking good and looking professional and being polished. I don't know if you can see, but I have on a dress. And for being a professional woman, sometimes a dress is just so simple because you throw on that one thing and you can add some accessories, whatever, and you're good to go and you can keep on going. So, I try to do things in the morning that it's going to take the least amount of time, and prepare a little bit before. So those are some of the things that you can do to kind of keep it going. And with a dress, you can always throw a sweater or a blazer. You can put tights with it. Dresses are just so simple, but they look polished and you keep on going with them. Then that brings me to the next thing. No matter what you're wearing, if you want to look professional, you always got to look and dress a little bit, not where you are, but where you want to go. So accessories are a good thing. So they can take something plain and make it so much better. I have my necklaces and little things like my little bracelets and stuff like that, the little pearl. And you don't have to spend a lot of money for these things. The dress that I have on now is something out of my closet that I've just kind of tweaked a little bit. I've had this dress for like 6 or 7 years. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to look professional, to look polished, and to look good, and to get out the door so that you can start your day. Women always have to smell good, and you don't want to overpower everybody in the workplace, but you do want to smell good. So I'm just a Bath and Body Works person. Thousand Wishes is one of the new things, one of my favorite things for this month of December, and it smells delicious. Like I said, you just want to have a little bit. And then, to get out the door and keep going, I try to minimize even my makeup application so that I can do what I have to do, get out the door, and start my day. And this is one of the little things that I have found that has been absolutely fantastic. And it's these little lip sticks. They're like the lip color. They're like crayons almost, but they give you great moisture. You put them on, you're done. And they come in different colors, and I just love them because they're simple. I put them on and whoop, I'm out the door and ready to go. So these were just a couple of tips. Thanks for the hearts and anybody that was on the broadcast. Haven't seen everybody's name up here, but I'm going to turn it around the other way just in case I missed anybody. There was a couple of people on here. Thank you for listening to the Periscope broadcast. If you have some suggestions, leave them on for me to look over. What helps you to be more productive and get things done? In this world, in this fast-paced world, we all need to share what we have and what we know to help us all get to the next level. You be blessed, stay productive, get things done, and have a good day. Bye.